Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is Vlogmas Day 21 and here is my square from yesterday that was the orange and red. And the color I'm going to put in today is going to go between these two colors. So let's give it a little shake and see what we come up with. And it is a purple. It's not the same purple that I had before. This is a different purple. It's a little bit lighter. It is really, really soft. So I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't have a label, but it is super, super soft. And it's purple. So yes, we like purple. So yes, purple is a good color. So that will be going in that section. Now today I am going to be making, it's a little fuzzy yarn too. Today I am going to be sharing a recipe with you. For all of my joking with cooking, there are some things I can cook. Cookies apparently are one of my better things. Other than chocolate chip, I cannot make chocolate chip cookies for anything. They never turn out. But this is a cookie recipe that I shared here on the channel. Oh, it's been several years ago. In fact, Yoka actually had her class in the Netherlands make these cookies, which was kind of neat because my grandmother would have absolutely loved the fact that her cookies were made around the world. So the cookie recipe is for peanut butter cornflake cookies. Now, these cookies, I don't know exactly how old they are, but my grandmother was born in 1909 and she remembered these cookies when she was a child. And the cookies themselves, she said the original recipe, her mother got off of the back of a can of Borden's sweetened condensed milk. Now the only ingredients that are in these cookies are Borden's sweetened, well, it doesn't have to be Borden's, but sweetened condensed milk, corn flakes, and peanut butter. That's the only three ingredients. There's no flour in it, no eggs, no butter, nothing. Just those three ingredients. And she said that when she was a child, it was actually made without the peanut butter, that somebody else added the peanut butter at some point. So anyway, these are definitely not for the calorie conscious, or cholesterol conscious for that matter, because you almost kind of fry the cookies on your cookie sheet. So, yeah, stick around. We'll make some good. These are the ingredients that you will need for the peanut butter cornflake cookies. The first thing you're going to do is use some margarine, and you are going to liberally grease the cookie sheet. You can use creamy or crunchy peanut butter. You would use a half of this jar if you're making a single batch. I'm making a double. And for a single batch, you would use 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. I am using 2, and the top of the head there is my 4-year-old grandson. And some cornflakes, of course. First thing we're going to do is put all the peanut butter into the mixing bowl. I edited out some of this because otherwise it'd be a very long video. Trying to get that peanut butter out of that jar was a little on the challenging side. You can see here I'm showing the really greased, how heavily I have greased that. And my granddaughter was struggling to get that peanut butter off. Now you're going to add in the cans of sweetened condensed milk. She has younger, prettier hands, so we figured she was a better model. And this way her hands are the ones that get all sticky. And once you get the sweetened condensed milk into that mixing bowl, you are going to mix the two of them together until they are very well blended. We had a grandson trip over the tripod right there. I had 3 little helpers. So this is where you are blending them well together. You can tell I'm the one doing this. It's the old people arms in the picture. Here comes the new people arms. The younger, stronger arms that are going to blend this together. So you can see what that consistency is going to look like when you finish. Now I transfer to a wooden spoon because you need something pretty strong to stir in the cornflakes. And there's no real measurement for the cornflakes. It's just to the consistency that you like. If you like the cookies a little more chewy, you're going to not put as many cornflakes in, but you basically want kind of the consistency of Rice Krispie treats. I think I must have put in between 1/2 and 3/4 of the box. So there, that's what you can see it looks like. We're now going to spoon them on to the cookie sheet. Now you do want your oven preheated to 350, and you want to make sure that your oven rack is at the halfway rack mark or slightly above the halfway point in your oven. And you want to space the cookies about 2 inches apart. So we're roughly able to get about 12. And the magic of editing. There we go. My oven desperately needs to be cleaned. Things have spilled over in it in the course of cookie baking. And there we go, the magic of editing again. There's the finished cookies. Wish I could magically edit cleaning my oven, but that isn't going to happen. The elves aren't going to cooperate. So there is the family recipe.